Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. Sauce Walka and Sayso P was gunned down in Memphis. Sayso P didn't make it. My condolences, Unique Maker Audio's condolences, and the family at Unique Maker Audio goes out to both Sayso P and Sauce Walka. Watch all this way through. This is about flossing and how this flossing can get you, so make sure you share this with all the young guys trying to show what they're doing out there. Let's keep it moving. All right.
Keep it going, 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 keep it going. Make a what? Make a audio, make a what? Make a audio, make a what? Make a audio, make a what? Make a audio. I like the way it's going down.
All right, you know what it is, Unique Make Audio, man. We're going to start off, man, and let y'all know what happened. This happened in Memphis. This is a sad story. Brothers was flossing. After I play this, I'm going to play the tape that, possibly led up to the incident that went on with them flossing in the club, so you could see what's happening, so you see what not to do. All right.
New tonight, Houston-born rapper Sauce Walka was one of two men shot outside of a Memphis hotel today. I talked to his father on the phone in just the last 30 minutes, and he shared this photo and says the rapper, whose real name is Albert Mondane, was hit in the thigh. His father tells me he's supposed to be okay. Police say a suspect got out of a car and fired several shots at both men just before 3 p.m. today. Now, the other man, Mondane's friend, we're told sadly died at the scene. Right now, his name has not been shared. Police say they have identified the suspect's vehicle and are working to make an arrest soon.
All right, so that's where we at. That's what happened in East Memphis, man. So we just gonna keep it 100. We're not gonna play any games whatsoever, Let's start this thing up. All right. Now, this is what flossing can do to you, right? So that's why we're not supposed to be out there flossing, don't let nobody know our GTA location, none of that. There's a reason for that. I'm going to give you all a lot of rides. So sit back and enjoy this program. All right? So don't say I didn't tell you. Don't say we didn't get y'all there. Let's go. All right? Now check it out how they flossing. The big jewels. The Memphis Police Department investigating a deadly shooting outside a hotel near the FedEx Forum. Crews of the scene saw multiple vehicles from Memphis Police.
Your crews did land about 15 minutes ago. We're just waiting for them to come over.
You got shot that hole.
Poppin'.
Oh, poppin', man. I know what's going on, man. TSL Memphis shit.
Where we at, though?
And we in Memphis with this shit right now. In the M right now. You know where these rap niggas don't come to. But South gonna be here, man. Sleep here, stay here, man. So as long as we want to, man. You think what I'm saying? Certified, man. This shit going on outside right now.
Outside popping this shit, bro.
Hey, popping this shit, man. Normal shit records, man. You know what I'm talking about? You think what I'm saying? Head to toe, that man. Head to toe, man. I see that boy. I'm on land with that.
You see that flossing Louis boots, rubbing it in people's face that they made it, and they in Memphis, they outside, I didn't see no artillery or gunmen. So how are they safe? That's the question. Look at this. They wearing about $8,000 in footwear, over $100,000 a piece in jewelry and diamonds, and bags of cash and bags of jewelry that you're going to see that they're bragging about. And then they take a picture in a hotel in a small town like Memphis. No disrespect to Memphis, but everybody in Memphis know all the hotels and all that. So they take a picture in there and they see the background of the picture. They know where it's at. They say, oh, that's where they at. But now, just to show you how either hungry the hitters were, because they was either hungry, starving, said, I'm going to get that bag, or it may have been a hit. It may have been anything. But bottom line is this happened at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So either they was desperate to get the bag, or they were desperate to finish whatever job they felt had to be finished. And that's why you don't post your location, because you never know how far the next person is going to go as far as to handle a beef that you think was just dude just talking, you know? And 9 times out of 10, when someone say, "Oh, they just talking," that's because they're just talking and they're putting their morals into the next person.
Boy, Louis, that boy.
Look at this.
Shit going
Check out
on,
these
man.
Gucci sneakers.
No
Look at these.
smoke?
Look at the Louis sneakers. Look at that. This is what they flossing to men and women that is down on hard times. And not only did you make it, you flossing that you did that. And then you're going to see him show a bag that he said is full of jewelry. And you think the wolves are not coming? You think the wolves are not coming? Listen, let's ride. Back in my day, in order to find a Vic, we had to look at what they was wearing, things like that, because you wasn't getting no crazy person to be walking on the subway with no big chains on and all that, you know, back then. And if they was, they had their joint on them and they ready to go. Was these young men ready to go with their joint on them? You have to be when you outside. I don't understand how people come on the internet and say, "I'm outside," and they're broadcasting their location and they're not ready for what outside brings. Do you know how many pictures and videos I have in this phone? I got 2 of these phones. They got a terabyte apiece. I got mad video with, you know, me and Fabulous and Jim Jones and Dave East and, you know what I mean, Dame Dash, me and everybody in this phone that I filmed from different events that I was at, but I couldn't post it at the time while I was at the event. And then when I left the event, my life went on and it wasn't even in me to post it, because I'm moving forward, because I lost 26 years of my life sitting in federal prison that I can't get back. So the highlight of my day and my life is not to be posting pictures on social media. But everybody tell me I need to post the pictures and videos. If y'all want me to post the pictures and videos, the name of my Instagram is above you right there. I'm going to start posting some of these videos, you know, so you can see what my transitions was like since I've been here. I just been saving the phone for my granddaughter and stuff so that, you know, my grandkids could make sure that, you know, all my kids and everybody else eat. But I put it in the comments if you think I should start showing some of this stuff on Instagram. But make sure you follow me at Unique Mech Audio on Instagram.
Ranks in this bitch? Come on, man.
Look.
Shit, it's a normal day in the Southside, like. Yeah, normal day in the Southside, P. Go yards everywhere, diamonds everywhere.
Look at that. He's saying diamonds everywhere. He's saying they got a bag of money. And you showing the people in Memphis that need that bag that you got the bag. So what you're really doing is you inviting them. You're saying that y'all are cowards, y'all can't do nothing. I got it, 999. I made the money. And this is not to diss, you know, Sayso P, rest in peace to him, and my condolences to his family again, but we just using this as a tutorial so you understand what not to do. Don't go on social media and post your location if you know you, as you call it, outside. And then if you outside, you definitely don't need to be posting on no social media or doing no social media, YouTube interviews and saying who shot who did this, who dumped what body, and who sold what drugs, you know? Too much talking. Right now, Rocker, we're talking, because we riding. Right now, I was talking to one of my homies, right? And they was making fun. They said, yo, you know what's crazy? You remember how the feds had to actually go in the field and send an undercover in to try and do a Donnie Brasco with us and get wiretaps and all that? I said, yeah. He said, man, now all they do is sit back at their desk and turn on YouTube and social media. And everything they want, all they got to do is put the person's name in. And you see everything that he's doing because he's posting it. Oh, I just shot somebody last night. We did a drive-by, jumped in the whip, I bust the gun, and before you know it, it was blah, 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 blah. You know? And now the police sit back and said, drive-by last night, bust a gun. He's from such and such neighborhood, such and such block. Hey, Betty, check if there was a shooting last night on such and such block, you know, over here where this kid live at. And she looks, he come back and said, oh, yeah, it was. Oh, okay, all right, get your coat. Let's go get him. As a matter of fact, let's not even go get him. Let's call Johnny. You got that snitch number Johnny in your joint, right? You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the rat bastard. Hold up, man. Somebody called in from Memphis. Matter of fact, it's crazy. Let me see if I get him back. But, you know, that's how the police is doing it, man. You know? But, you know, that's where we at. Let's play this out.
Where it's just bankrolls everywhere, money everywhere, just whatever, everything, shit everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Ruggers. Yeah, man, I mean, Memphis with this shit, man. What you talking about? Head to toe them people, man. Got this shit on bankroll, go yards, diamonds, all this shit, man.
Look how he holding up the grip of money.
Shit,
let me get where you can see this money. Look how he holding the grip of money in his hand. You know, and this man pulling on chains, and you got dudes hungry, and they looking at their phone, and they say, man, my belly button is touching my back. I'm so hungry right now. And I'm not talking about for food. I'm talking about, you know, to survive in life. And they looking and they seeing all these jewels on these brothers, and they holding a big grip with money. Come on, man. You're inviting a problem. So don't go to, I mean, come on, man. I can't say no clearer than that. Please share this video, man. Please share this video so that the youngins understand this is what you don't do. And again, my condolences to Sayso P and, you know, Sauce Walker's family. But this is a sad day, man, and we got to try and prevent this from happening.
See what the program.
Look at that. Look how they flossing the jewelry.
Holding this shit. The sauce on still holding it up.
Look at this. Dudes is hungry. 40, 50,000 on your neck, and you hungry like that? Even in my day, you couldn't move around like that without being ready to protect it. This is not a game, because you could take a picture and a video and put it out there, and you're not near nobody. You know, then when you get around them, they're gonna say, man, every video he putting up that he's making a bag of money. He got a neckload of jewelry. He even got a bag of jewelry so he can switch jewelry while he's out for the night. Oh, we gotta get that bag. That's all that's on your mind.
Forever holding and putting it, gravity unit, G unit.
Look at the money he putting in the bag. Look at how much money he putting in. Yo, listen, imagine you seeing that and you hungry, and then you see on Instagram that they're at a hotel in your neighborhood near you where you could physically get your hands on the bag. You got people that's going to do anything to get that bag, man. Just in the nature. Because you made it, and you wouldn't do that anymore, even if you did that before. That's you now, but there's still people that stuck back where you was at when you would do it, and they even more thirsty and more grimy than you were, because you had a vision to get out. So you was just what they call basic grimy. Then you had the grimy that had no choice but to be grimy. And they see you putting a grip of money like that in the bag, and you think they not gonna say nothing? Come on, man. You think they not coming for that? Stop putting your location on social media. Post the videos and pictures after you leave. I'm gonna go, right? I'm gonna go and I'm gonna post right there on my Instagram above my head. I'm getting ready to post a couple of pictures, you know what I mean, with me and some, you know, what social media called stars, and let you see how I was chilling. So make sure you follow me over there at Unique Mech Audio on Instagram and Twitter and all that. All right?
Sauce shit, man. It's so rugged, man. Got all the...
Look at this. Look at this. You see this on Instagram and you know where the bag at. Look at this, man. Come on. You see this on Instagram, you hungry, and you got access to a pistol. You not going for that? I mean, you have to think like the next person. The same way I gotta try, even though it hurts me to my heart, to have to think like a rat bastard or flip-flop wearing in public, filthy, nasty, no good troll. Can't stand them. I gotta think how they think. So when they put a stupid comment, I gotta say, all right, when they put a stupid comment, what you gotta do? Boom, okay, they got a button on the YouTube that's called remove, you know what I mean, from seeing your page. So when they put a stupid comment, I just hit remove from seeing my page. Still get the view, you know what I mean, to subscribe, and just keep it moving. Before I just remove them for the page and just let it go, I probably done deleted over 100,000 people to weed out all the trash that just trolls the internet. You got dudes that just get up and they just look for anything negative to say about anybody that's in rotation or elevating in the numbers. You know how many good friends I lost because my YouTube is popping? You know how many good, what I thought was good friends that I lost because I got 100,000 subscribers? And then when I got 120,000 subscribers and they barely got 5,000 subscribers, and instead of them coming to me and say, Unique, how can you help me get some of your subscribers to my page? And I would have did that. I have no problem with that. When they're done watching my page, they're going to go over to another page. They're done with that page. They go to another page and they scroll back and forth. So it's enough money for everybody. The same way in the rap game, because we riding. The same way in the rap game, you only have beef with the people that you grew up with. The people you came up with. Look at all of this going on, right? It's always crews or friends that separated when the bag came between. Because different people have different interpretations of the bag and who's supposed to have the bag. That's why I love my 70s and 80s and early 90s era, because if you couldn't govern the bag, the wolves was coming to get it. But now in 25, they're showing the bag and don't have no wolves to protect it. And they may be wolves without a gun. That should have been a shootout. No disrespect, but that should have been a shootout. If you out there flossing like that, you better have your joint on you. All right, let me give you another ride. I'm in a ride mood today. My man just came home, right, from Ohio. Right? My man was in there. He did 25 years, right? Yeah, I think he did the 25. He did 25 years, and he was locked up before me. And right around when I got locked up, he went out. Boom. So he goes out, and then he comes back about 3 months later. I said, what happened? He said, man, I was doing so good out there. I went out there and bought one of those big Escalades and, you know, had the mink coat on, and I went to the club. And just when I pulled up at the club, dude walked up to me and said, yo, you know, I could have got you that easy. You know, next time I see you, you better have your joint on you. That's what a dude told him. Dude said, I could have got you that easy. Somebody that he must have had a beef with or something. Said, I could have got you that easy. Maybe, you know, that he had a beef with, you know, along the way. So when he tells him that, right, he goes and he gets himself a gun. And then he's driving. And the next weekend, he sees the dude. And the dude called the police on him. They pulled him over, searched the car, got the gun, and he came back with a fresh 15 years. That's 40 years out of his life because a dude tricked him out of his life by telling him go get a gun. See, that's what, right? Let's ride. That's what Big Meech was saying, right? That he wasn't going to let nobody trick him out of his freedom. But sometimes you have to represent your manhood, dog. Sometimes you got to represent your manhood. And your manhood come before your freedom. Because they told you that you could be free, but you had to be a he cipher, monkey cipher. Or you had to go to jail for life. Give me life. Now, how many of you would say, okay, well, let me be free and leave me on he cipher, monkey cipher. And they say, we're going to sweeten it up and we're going to make you a millionaire. We're going to throw you in the entertainment business so, you know, you could be, you know, the alleged next what they making Diddy out to be. Or you could go to jail and keep your manhood. How many of you would choose switching sides to get the bag and to get your freedom? Is your freedom worth giving up your manhood? Come on, man. That might be a little too deep for y'all, but let me get back. Look at this, man. Look at his neck and his wrist. And they're making videos showing the people that they got the bag like that. Come on, youngins. Come on, you elders that's doing it. You can't just throw in people's face, I made it, and I'm over here, and you can't come get me. Nah. I'm over here. I made it. You can't come get me. Nah. And you just teasing them and laughing and waving it in their face. Come on, man. Just listen to this. Make sure y'all share this video and subscribe at Unique Mecca Audio Prison Stories so you can hear some of my prison stories, Mecca Audio TV, and my daughter's channel over at Juanita Mecca Audio. All right? Look at this, man.
Real sauce. Real seasoning.
Look at this. This is crazy. Yo, tell me this ain't crazy. Just look at him just look at this. I've never seen nothing like this until I came home. You got to be able to protect your neck. You out there wearing that around your neck like that. You know? And that's why I say don't get involved in the street and stop thinking that your morals is where everyone else is at. Because you don't know how hungry they are. Look at this, man. Look at this. He do look good, though. But damn, you know what I mean? He flossing good, you know. But I mean, come on, man. You're inviting the wolves, man. They're inviting the wolves. That ain't cool. Look at this. Yeah, but anyway, man, I'm just looking at this, man, and I can't even believe that this is going down like this with these young people out there, man. You can't do this, man. It look good, but you got to be able to defend that you go out there because you got people that's hungry that's going to make moves to get that. You know what I mean? Look how they just do it. Come on, man. Look at this. Look at this, man. Just look at the ring on his finger. Look at his mouth. Do you know in my days, they would have just cut his whole top face off to get that. Do that stuff on TV. Do that stuff in Beverly Hills. Don't go around the people like that because the people is hungry. The people is hungry. Look at his mouth. Look on his finger. Come on, man. Look at this. Look on his neck. Man, they living, man. You know, they living. Round of applause to them, man. They living. All right, relax, y'all. But now they just got to live smart. Look at Sayso Boat. Look at Sayso Boat neck, man. Look at this. Look at the money in his hand. Look at the money in this man's hands. You know? And then look how he walks with floss of the money. Let me give you the volume back on this.
Y'all see this shit, man. Y'all see how I live, man. No cap. Y'all see how I living, man. Really stay down for this
Look
shit.
at this. You
Real
stay
talk.
down.
All these blessings and shit, man. Down for this shit. This shit was not given. If you've been watching me, then you know how far I came, man.
Look at
this
his
shit
hand.
only get bigger and better, man. I swear to God, stay tuned. No cap.
Look at that. But when you get the bag like that, you have to be able to protect it. Biggie Small riding said it best. More money, more problems. He just didn't tell you more artillery, more security, and everything else. You get in a bag like that, you got to break everybody off. You got to put people in position now to protect you. And I don't mean physically, I mean from having to blow a dude's face off and winding up in prison for the rest of your life, or getting a bullet to your face. Because it goes either way. When you out there, you're putting yourself in. If you dead broke, or if you got a job and you live in a straight 9 to 5 and you ain't bothered nobody, you staying out of everybody's way. Once you out there, you know you could walk around in flip flops or whatever you doing. All you gotta do is look out for the other people that's in the street. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna recommend it. I still think that flip flops is not allowed on no man in no street. I can see the women wearing it because the men is supposed to be to protect them, but I'm not gonna be comfortable with my woman wearing no damn flip flops with me in public. So maybe that's why I ain't got one. But I'm not going out with no woman and having her wear no flip-flops, because if something happened, now I'm responsible for her, and I got to pick her up because she ain't going to want to run on the broken glass on the streets of New York or wherever. You know? Come on, man. But look how he flossing.
I'm ready to shoot.
You know? That's crazy. Now, they in the club, right? Look how they in the club and they partying and flossing. That's what I'm saying. You go to the club like that, you better be ready for whatever may come your way. You don't know what's going to come your way, but you don't invite it either. By doing this is an invitation to tell the wolves to come out. And it's like you say, nah, you can't do nothing to me. But the wolves are coming. You better believe they coming. Because when a man is hungry, he's going to get fed. Bob Marley said it best. You know? Me belly full, but me hungry. You understand me? They're hungry to have what you have. You have those type of people in Jamaica that we call red eye. Red eye is the type of people that when they see something, they just start scratching their eyes until it turn red because they want it. Look at this bag of money in this man's hand. Look at this, man. Oh, I got to put that back so y'all can see this. Look at his hands, man. Imagine a dude standing up like that with a grip of money. But you know, in a strip club when it's just dollar bills, so they just always dollar bills. But I've been seeing these young dudes having grips like that with hundreds. You sitting there with 80,000, 40,000 on your chest, and you walking around in the club, and you don't think that no one is gonna try you? What world are you living in? Oh, my bad, social media. But when you get in that real physical world, and that's another thing. Let's ride. That's another thing, man. You can see a female on the street, you know what I mean? You could be driving a Bentley down the street. You see a female walking down the street and you beep the horn, they act like they too good to talk to you. You know what I mean? They ain't gonna look at you, you know? Or you even say out the window, excuse me, pull over for a minute. Let me holler at you, I'm getting ready to pull over. They see you in a $250,000 car and they're gonna put their nose in the air and keep going, you know? But then, you know, your man say, oh, I know her, she on social media. Then your man give you her social media Instagram name, and then you DM on Instagram, oh, I love your pictures, you looking good. You know what I mean? And then now show that same car or even show whatever, and now she want to talk to you because you DM'd her. But if you tried to talk in person, that's not going to happen. That's like you in the club or you in the mall and you see a female, you try and talk to her, she act like she all that, but then a sucker DM her and he could get her because he DM'd her. But because you had the balls to talk in person, you can't get, come on. But look at the grip. Look at that, man. But we've been on here long enough. I'm just enjoying the video, man. My bag. I'm just enjoying the video. Been on here long enough, man. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to do a follow-up on the Big U, Brick Baby joint, the Lil Durk joint, you know what I mean? And if anybody want to be interviewed or, you know, down there, wherever all this stuff is happening, Memphis, Texas, or whatever, you got my phone number. It comes on the screen, 917-680-9091. 917-680-9091. All right? So now, and if you got anything that you know, content you feel I need to see, because I might have the facts wrong, because you know the OG a little old and all that. If you see that, you make sure you send me the link to that same phone number, 917-680-9091. All right? And follow me on Instagram above. Been on here long enough. I was hoping the number was going to flash up on the screen, but it didn't, so I got to go. But make sure you know to follow my daughter's YouTube channel at Juanita Mecca Audio. Alright.
Cheers, cheers, toast the crime, toast the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime.
Fresh out the can of 26, he back on the strip, getting back in the mix. What he mentions a gift. You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this. Take a little gully posse and put it in Harlem. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. The Instagram page and the YouTube, you could go and visit. Then you could consider yourself LinkedIn. Sit front row and get Jews from a kingpin. How he went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. To not pay attention would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block, did his time, never squilling till the cops make an audio. Get it live like 2 G's in the 90s. Drop top beamer so shiny. I let shorty go, she was whining. Treat her like my past, she behind me. Spin a couple bands on the Dapper Dan. You be back again, getting green like a Packers fan. No cap, it's a roaring uptown. They be horn uptown, Dominican bust downs. Now we on the positive, we got a lot to give. Now he trying to stop the kids from being inoperative. So take heed, homie, lend an ear. He started in uptown, he gon' finish there. But now it ain't about selling drugs, buying cars. It's about buying property to make the community ours, so we can give back to the.
Cheers, cheers, toast the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime.